Did you know that one of the rarest American supercars was actually powered by a Lamborghini engine? A car so unusual that many people have never even heard its name. A machine built by a company that dreamed of competing with Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Bugatti. Yet today, only a handful of enthusiasts truly know its story. Hello everyone, welcome back to Zyrox Motors. Today we're uncovering the fascinating history of one of the most forgotten supercars ever created. This is the incredible story of the 1996 Vector M12. Before we can understand the M12, we first need to understand the company behind it. During the 1970s, an ambitious American designer named Gerald Wiegert dreamed of creating a supercar that could outperform the best machines from Europe. At a time when Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Porsche ruled the performance world, building an American exotic seemed almost impossible. Most people laughed at the idea. But Wiegert didn't. He believed America had the engineering talent to build something extraordinary. Instead of following traditional sports car designs, he imagined a futuristic machine inspired by fighter jets, aerospace technology, and advanced materials. That vision eventually became Vector Motors. Unlike large manufacturers with unlimited budgets, Vector was a small company driven by passion. Every project demanded years of research, development, and persistence. Throughout the 1980s, Vector introduced several concepts before finally producing the dramatic Vector W8, a car famous for its sharp wedge-shaped body and twin-turbocharged V8. The W8 immediately attracted attention. Its appearance looked like something from a science fiction movie. It was loud, aggressive, and unlike anything else on the road. Unfortunately, building exotic supercars required enormous financial resources. Producing low-volume vehicles became increasingly difficult, and the company struggled with manufacturing costs, limited production capacity, and constant financial pressure. Despite its engineering ambition, Vector faced an uncertain future. Everything changed during the mid-1990s. The Indonesian-owned company Megatech, which also controlled Lamborghini at the time, acquired Vector. Many enthusiasts believed this partnership would transform the small American manufacturer into a serious supercar brand. With Lamborghini's technology and engineering support now available, expectations were incredibly high. The first major result of this partnership would become the Vector M12. Unlike the wild W8, the M12 adopted a more refined approach. Its design remained aggressive with sharp angles, low proportions, and dramatic side intakes, but underneath the body, many components came directly from Lamborghini. The biggest surprise was hidden behind the driver. Instead of an American V8, the M12 received Lamborghini's legendary 5.7-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine. This powerful engine produced around 492 horsepower, sending power to the rear wheels through a 5-speed manual transmission. For the mid-1990s, those numbers were extremely impressive. The M12 could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in roughly 4 seconds and reach speeds approaching 190 miles per hour. On paper, it had everything needed to compete with Europe's finest supercars. The body itself looked unlike any Ferrari or Porsche. Its sharp nose, wide rear end, hidden headlights, and dramatic proportions gave the car an unmistakable identity. Even standing still, the M12 looked incredibly fast. Inside, the cabin reflected the bold personality of the exterior. Leather upholstery, aluminum accents, and a cockpit-style driving position reminded drivers they were sitting inside an exclusive hand-built exotic rather than an ordinary sports car. Every journey felt special. Driving the Vector M12 wasn't simply about speed. It was about experiencing one of the rarest American supercars ever produced. Yet despite all of its strengths, the M12 faced serious challenges. Many journalists praised its appearance and Lamborghini-derived engine, but some criticized the overall refinement and build quality. Because production numbers were so limited, the company never had the opportunity to continuously improve the car the way larger manufacturers could. Each vehicle required significant attention, making large-scale production nearly impossible. Financial problems also refused to disappear. Although Megatech hoped the M12 would revive the brand, sales remained limited. Competition during the late 1990s became stronger than ever. Ferrari, Lamborghini, Porsche, and other manufacturers continued introducing newer and more advanced supercars. For a small American company, surviving against such giants proved incredibly difficult. Eventually, Vector's production came to an end. The dream that had begun with Gerald Wiegert decades earlier slowly faded away. Only a very small number of M12s were ever built, making them extraordinarily rare today. That rarity has transformed the M12 into a collector's dream. Whenever one appears at an auction or automotive event, enthusiasts immediately recognize they are looking at a forgotten chapter of American supercar history. The Vector M12 may never have achieved the fame of the Ferrari F50 or Lamborghini Diablo, but its story remains one of determination, innovation, and ambition. It represents a company that dared to dream beyond its limits. A company that believed America could build an exotic capable of standing beside the world's greatest supercars. Although the dream didn't last forever, it left behind a machine unlike anything before or after it. Today, the Vector M12 reminds us that success isn't measured only by production numbers. Sometimes, creating something truly unique is enough to secure a place in automotive history. And perhaps that's exactly why enthusiasts continue talking about the Vector M12 nearly 3 decades later. It wasn't just another supercar. It was America's bold attempt to challenge the world's best. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to subscribe to Zyrox Motors for more legendary automotive stories, forgotten supercars, and the fascinating history behind the world's rarest machines. See you in the next video.